Hariprasad is back with another lecture on soft skills. The topic is coaching and mentoring skills in higher institutions of learning. Students take admissions in colleges and management institutes to reach the pinnacle of success. Why? Students go to higher educational institutions like universities, IIMs, Indian Institutes of Management, IIT, Indian Institutes of Technology, IIS Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science Bangalore. Why people go to higher educational institutions? For what? For this purpose. For reaching the pinnacle of success. Students tend to hail from different backgrounds. All the students' backgrounds are different. Their backgrounds are different coming to one higher educational institution. Their priorities and lifestyles tend to be at variance. Their priorities and lifestyles tend to be at variance. There are various lifestyles and backgrounds they came. Some students are serious about their academic pursuits. They value time. Others procrastinate. Some students value time. Some students procrastinate. Some students are serious about their academic pursuits. Some are non-serious. Many are swayed by their glitter and glamour of modern living. Most of the students are swayed, influenced by their glitter and glamour of modern living. Extraneous factors like muscle power, finance, beauty, work on academic pursuits and break the much needed vigor required in academic institutions of repute. Such critical times, mentor required. In such times, mentor required. Mentor helps mentees to reinstate their faith in their abilities, in their studies, etc. Mentors and coaches are reckoned to be friends, philosophers, and guides. Mentors are philosophers, guides, friends. Mentors behave like that. Mentors are required to act as torchbearers to the teeming multitude who aspire direction. The teeming multitude in this country, most of the students in this country, they need guidance, leadership. That is why mentors required. Mentoring is based on trust and confidentiality. Mentor and mentee meet to identify problems and find solutions. Mentor and mentee meet and they identify problems and find solutions. Mentors need to be patient listeners to delve their clients' hearts and innermost depths of their souls. Mentoring calls for determined efforts spurred by motivation and inspirational factors to fill the void of helplessness in society. What goes wrong in higher educational institutions? Some students are serious in academic pursuits. Some swayed by glitter and glamour of luxuries and sensuous living. Students why their surrounding from the vexatious prism of finding soulmates for conjugal living. Relationships between opposite sex are not strong, not always formed on ethical propositions. IQ and EQ of students are at variance. IQ, intelligence quotient, EQ, emotional quotient. They are at variance of the students. Many indulge in premarital sex, alcoholism, and associated vices as well. Paradigm shift in lifestyles. 21st century has brought our country on the threshold of myriad changes. Convergence of divergent cultures have been a determining factor in ushering changes. Changes are notices in lifestyle, values, and skill sets. Our work culture has also undergone a sea change, with most companies acquiring global dimensions. Conglomerates and strong business empires today control the destiny of nations. Perspectives on worldly matters have changed with the surges in information. Foreign students, foreign visits as holiday destination have today became so common. Changes have also contributed to the growth and increase in the scale of operations. Hence, what was considered a luxury in the past has been converted into optimal need for the individual today. Affordability has been attuned, a very subjective term, with man becoming more and more need conscious, making every conscious efforts to satiate his requirements. Value for money has also undergone a transformation. There is a paradigm shift in individuals' thinking pattern, with varying lifestyles contributing to the changing trends in all strata of society. The desire to traverse uncharted paths and to do the unknown has begun. The general perception of higher risks and higher gains has frenzied the workforce. Against this backdrop in the social arena, it would be worthwhile to assess the success rate of coaching and mentoring in higher institutions of learning. Mentoring system. Mentor acts as counselor as well. Mentor is appointed in higher educational institutions. Mentor is subjected to pressure required to address the issues of multitudes. Mentoring should not be a secondary duty. Mentors should identify anxiety and depression in students. Mentor to give patient hearing to the mentees. Mentors are to be trained. Impress upon them the quintessence of counseling. Excessive worry and exaggerated concern are due to strained interpersonal relationship. Students show signs of tremor when they are nervous. The signs related to restlessness and fatigability are apparent to the trained eyes. Causes of anxiety. The anxiety can be caused due to genetic, physiological, or psychological reasons. The withdrawal symptoms are evident in the loss of self-esteem, feeling of worthlessness, and negative feelings. Education for mentors. Modern life has become stressful. Coordination between brain and body has to be ensured. Stress affects our physical and mental well-being. Mentor has to handle a large number of mentees Hence, the system becomes more perfunctory. Thus, stress coping mechanism is applicable for both mentors and mentees alike. Student who comes for counseling can be broadly classified into two groups. One is action oriented and seek information and work out for constructive solutions. This type of students are logical and practical in their approach and have strong social and family support. Number two, this type of students are argumentative and defense oriented. They argue, blame and indulge in home fighting. However, both the groups have to be tackled effectively to enable them to ventilate stress and to rein faith in their abilities. Remedial course of action. Mentors teach mentees coping skills to face challenges in life. Counselors have to be emphatic, emotionally stable and intelligent to power students to take decisions. Mentors to use buddy system and hand-holding system can result in tangible results. Parents need to be involved in the counseling process of their wards and they should render timely feedback to redress issues. Depressions of acute nature are to be referred to the psychiatrist. This process has to be an ongoing one to cope with the vagaries of modern living. Mentor has to be given his due importance and not to be treated as a dumping ground for worry therapy. The mentor has to be seen as an important part of the social system, empowering mentees in the art of decision making and in teaching them to work with alternatives in finding solutions. Mentoring is one-to-one relationship between mentor and mentee. Mentoring calls for sheer alertness and vigilance in identifying symptoms of anxiety and depression, sympathy, empathy, clear understanding, reassurance, help the person regain his lost self-confidence. Goal of mentoring is help individuals overcome their immediate problems. Mentoring calls for sound professionalism and training. The attitude of both individuals and the society has to change in order to accord rightful place to mentors to get more qualified people for the job. Before closing this lecture, I will give you 3 rules for success. 1. Trust your brain. 2. Trust yourself. 3. Trust Hariprasad. You will become winner in life. Thank you. Carpe diem.
Bye.